Does my hair look good?
That's a good. I was really wondering, does my
hair look good?
Yes.
Is my shirt and everything like awkward? Because I'm like, I feel like I don't want to move too much and mess up the mic.
All right, let's go. I'm Rob.
I'm Lucy.
I'm Tony. We're kids on Call Street.
So it's kind of hard to like define what kind of music we make because it's like rock, pop, like indie,
alternative.
Right,
It's
right.
like
Yeah.
I couldn't say it's like specifically rock, but like I mean you're gonna hear it, tonight. It's like
Different
we'll play.
influences.
It's kids on Call
everywhere.
Street. That's kind of what it is. That's
Yeah,
the
that's the
sound.
genre really.
Yeah.
I don't know. There isn't really like
You know what I'm
a
saying?
specific genre that we're shooting for. We just kind of like make music and then we make music that we like.
Yeah, and whatever feels right.
Yeah, exactly. So I actually started out as a drummer, and then as I moved on, I wanted to go more towards the musical side of things. So my friend had a bunch of guitars, and I played one day, and then that's kind of history.
I've been into music since I was little, and it was really hard, like freshman year, COVID, being at FSU and not being able to get involved in like live music and live shows. So I tried to get involved in any way possible. It's just been so nice to finally be part of the scene again, and I used to play back in Atlanta a lot with my old band. Yeah, music has just been a part of my life for forever, so.
Right on. Yeah, I actually got started with like classical music, playing the piano, and then I did symphonies and orchestral compositions, and I did stuff for like films and like local orchestras. And then once I got to college, I came in with a scholarship for composition, and then I met Rob, who shreds the guitar, and it changed like my whole perspective on music. So we started jamming and been making music together ever since. So.
Well, I actually met the guys from a club at FSU, Recording Artists Club, and that's kind of the whole way that I got involved with making music with them. And that was because like there was nothing else really to do on campus, there wasn't anything in person, so I was like, I'm gonna find something to do online or on Zoom, and then I found the club and I met the guys, and it kind of catapulted from there, and I'm here now. And it was just kind of like a interesting coincidence that the pandemic, which was obviously like a really hard thing to deal with, ended up like creating something really cool.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, for me it was more just like not really like releasing music because we don't have any released music yet. It's more just like not being able to play house shows,
Exactly.
Just like no live performances. It was just like playing with other musicians like in our rooms, which like isn't terrible, but like I do miss the live shows, and luckily we have it back now. So
Yeah, I'd say like adapting, it really just came down to like, hey, now you can practice more. That's how I look at it. So
A is because I just love it. I think it's the thing I'm most passionate about because music is an expression of emotion that's nonverbal or unwritten, and you don't even feel it. It's like feeling an emotion in another language that you can't describe with words, so to speak. So that's like the number one reason, and the number two reason is because I want to do it for the rest of my life, and the only feasible way for that to happen is to make it a job. That's for me.
right on. Yeah, I definitely share like all that. I mean, I'm just addicted to like telling stories and like sharing like a certain emotion or a feeling through music. Like that's what I love. That's what is in my blood, drives me.
Yeah, no, what they said is literally so on point. Yeah, but for me, it's been a part of my life for so long, and I just cannot imagine like doing anything else except music. And like whenever I create something or hear a song that expresses something I've never been able to express in words before, and it's just that kind of like feeling and knowing it, it's like the craziest thing.
I think it's kind of a hard question to answer, I guess. It's like,
kinda
we're
broad.
not trying to send a message about anything, however you may take the lyrics as, because that's like what the beauty of music is. Everyone can relate to it in their own way.
Interpret it in different
So I
ways.
guess that would be the
Exactly.
goal, is just to like offer something that anyone can relate to, like in their own way, to create like their own meaning from. So
Yeah.
And to have fun too.
And then have fun, and then also like do it for a living, probably.
Yeah.
I would say is like the main thing. Obviously, there is the love for it, but just like being able to only do music for the rest of your life is such a opportunity that like we don't want to pass up.
that'd be awesome. All right, my favorite memory is when one of the first times we started playing music with Lucy. She came down from Atlanta over the summer for a couple days, and we jammed out. And like she was there for 2 days, and we were writing a bunch of songs in those 2 days, trying to take advantage of all that time, and getting a lot of songs like ready to be released, and we're sitting on a lot of them. But there was one song that we made in 5 minutes right before she had to go. She was just about to leave out the door. And then I can't remember if it was like Rob or I were playing these chords on the bass or guitar. And she just started strumming along on the acoustic and started singing, and then hopped on the piano. And maybe it was like 5 minutes, but it was such a sick song. That's definitely my favorite memory.
Yeah. I know it kind of feels bad saying this, but my favorite memory was playing with another group of people. That could change tonight though. I don't know. That could change tonight. It could. As you guys may know, the surf club has a lot of like events. They do band nights, and so I played at the last one, and it was just a blast because there's so many people there, and like the energy that people bring. Because I feel like the energy that the crowd has is super important for a show, because that really is like the show. You know how the crowd's feeling, and like it was just like the most liveliest night I've ever experienced like playing music. So it was really dope.
I'd say for me, it's whenever I like get really into songwriting, and whenever I'm really connecting with what I'm writing, and I can step back from it and like be proud of myself and of what I've created, and the fact that I've actually put something out into the world that is all mine, and people can interpret it in different ways as much as they like, but it's just the fact that I've created like, not necessarily, I guess you could say art, but just something meaningful to me and hopefully to other people. And then whenever I get to play it live, like I will tonight, seeing other people connect with that is like the best feeling in the world.
Oh man.
Excited to see if our drummer shows up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm excited just to play, really.
Just
That's
playing
it.
live, that's gonna be awesome. I'm just
Yeah.
excited to, see the crowd.
It's my first show in 10 months, so this will be a lot of fun.
We're also playing some originals, so I'm excited for that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So, I mean, as you can see, this is the old church shirt, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. This was from 2 years ago when the church was at the original like church venue, and it's now the Muse. I keep messing them up in my head. But I went to like multiple of their events my freshman year, and I met a lot of people, and I just had a really good time, like some of the best memories maybe from freshman year. So I just saw that, and then I ran into Camden, who's a creative director, the other day. I mean, not the other day, I mean like maybe probably 6 or 7 months ago. We just got to talking about like the events, and he's like, yeah, man, we don't have the house anymore. And I was like, that's crazy, because I just moved into a house. And you guys know the backyard is pretty kick-ass. So I was just like, I had such a good time like at all the church events. Like I want other people to share in that like joy of just going to a house party and listening to live music. So I feel like I had the opportunity to bring that back to Tallahassee with obviously the Muse and everything they're doing. So that is pretty much why, we're having this show tonight. If you are a student at FSU, join the Recording Artists Club.
Yes.
You can be a musician, a vocalist,
Absolutely.
producer,
Songwriter,
anything,
videographer.
videographer.
Singer, instrumentalist.
If you want to be involved in recording artist industry in any way, shape, or form, join the Recording Artists Club. Follow the Instagram.
Definitely. Recording Artists Club FSU.
And also look out for our music that's going to be coming out.
Kids on Call Street. That's the Instagram.
Yeah. Also, Kids on College Street. Yeah, follow us.